Episode 1407 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Welcome to another work week, and beginning it with one of those tough interview questions. What percentage of people do you think have ever taken $10 from whatever? Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give it a great review in Apple Podcasts. Listen to it on Spotify, because I'm on Spotify as well. Wherever you want to listen to the show, listen to the show. And by the way, if you want to see a lot more, visit my website at thebiggamehunter.us. I've got thousands, and I really mean that, thousands of blog posts that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Again, thebiggamehunter.us, or if you want to curate it with an emphasis on interviewing, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information there. And if you take a lifetime membership, I basically am charging you for 1 hour of coaching, and I give you an hour of coaching in return. So it's like getting the website for free with information that you can practice with. Now, let's get going. And the question is, what percentage of people do you think have stolen $10 worth of stuff from their employer, and why do you think that way? So I want you to understand the logic of the question. And the logic is you really have no idea. So what you're doing is projecting something onto the population that reflects you. So in other words, if you say 70 or 80%, what are you saying about yourself? And the likelihood is that you would have taken stuff from your employer. And I'm talking about more than just simply the pens. So understand, a question like this is about revealing of yourself, because the why follow-up, why do you think that way, is really important. I've just seen it happen all the time. People take stuff, it doesn't belong to them. I saw a guy at my last firm walk out with a carton of toilet paper. Whatever it is, it's more about you than it is about others. So the way you want to answer the question is with a relatively low percentage. Maybe 25, 30%. Why do you think that way? I think basically people try to do the right thing. And as such, they know it hurts their employer and thus themselves if they take stuff. So they try to be respectful at organizations rather than steal from them. I know there are exceptions, and maybe I'm off on the number, but I prefer to think that people are trying to do the right thing. And that becomes a far better way to answer it, say 75, 80%, and in sales, you might try something slightly different. I think the people I've worked with are hard-nosed and they're determined, but they wouldn't do anything to really pad their expense accounts or do anything to harm their employer. I think when push comes to shove, they're all trying to do a great job, and that's not part of their, you get where I'm coming from with that. But, there's a vulnerability that you're showing and revealing about yourself and how you answer the question. So if you pick a high number, you're really shooting yourself in the foot. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways to get even more from me. First of all, visit my website, www.thebiggamehunter.us. I have several thousand blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated my information with a focus on interviewing. If you have a few questions, contact me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I at the end, or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, speaking with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help with a salary negotiation, my trusted advisor services, as well as scheduling me for Magnify or for PrestoExperts.com. Like you, I don't work for free. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands of courses, not just simply mine. It is a great resource in a variety of different areas. Subscribe to my other podcast, which is called Job Search Radio. This one is number 1 in Apple Podcasts. Job Search Radio is number 2. Subscribe to both. You will get great information 7 days a week from this show, 6 days a week from the other. Lastly, I want to encourage you to join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 500 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're building a supportive group there to provide advice and counsel during difficult times. Again, the group on Facebook is called Career Angles. I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Be great.